I'm gonna wear a GoPro on my head.
Deny it.
I know you will, because that's what bullies do.
But look, if I bully you, it's because I love you.
Okay.
Look it up.
Narcissist.
Look it up. Oh! Look it up. They say if your friends that pick on you actually love you the most.
Can you love me a little less?
No. I'm very cheap. Well, not like that. Maybe I am. Who knows? Who knows?
Don't say that.
All right. Maybe we should just start it. Let's pick something else to talk about.
Yep.
We've been talking about the same shit for a while
We've
now.
covered high lows 3 times.
We have.
My high is that I got my son. Her high is high low.
High low was that Ryder's family helping out so much. This week. Yeah. It was super sweet. Super sweet. I had a way better speech the last 14 times.
Creep of the week. Someone tried to track the location of her son that she did not know.
Yep.
My creep of the week was more of a what's the most common pickup line that you get, and it was what that mouth do.
Yeah.
And my response was hurt your feelings probably. And then
I said eat and talk.
Which most would consider flirtation. Should we check it?
Yep. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny.
Tinkle.
That's funny. Camera crew. All right.
What's his name? Stu. Camera crew Stu.
Camp Stew. I'm not a stew.
That was
I
very
like stew. My mom can make good stew.
Why do we have to be deep voiced, fat, redneck trash women?
I don't know. I just picture a heavy set woman, obviously in a sports bra, big t-shirt, and a hell of a mullet. That's who I am in my mind when I make that voice.
It's funny. That's how I feel I look. Look at that. Welcome to Unfiltered Trauma Blonde.
Oh yeah, we didn't say who we were, did we? You don't know by now. Just kidding. I'm Lindsey.
I'm Mazie. This is Unfiltered Trauma Blondes.
You almost twisted that one up, huh? You got a little fat tongue on it.
So
fat tongue.
Dumb.
God, that voice. Where does it even come from?
Softball.
Bow means no. Bow means no. I wore my bow. I always had a bow in.
Always.
I like bows.
Yep. Bow and the little clap thing, or the Velcro strap things.
Oh, fuck yeah.
To keep your sleeves up.
Mm-hmm.
Because God forbid they just give us sleeveless shirts.
My visor.
Yeah.
Did you wear trace pads? Do you remember trace pads?
Yes.
The pads that you pulled up over your knees?
Yep.
Yeah, because we played in shorts.
Yes. And we had the slider shorts.
Ugh, I did not wear those. They were so ugly.
We had to.
They tried to make us, and they would get so mad at us.
Nope, our coach wouldn't let us play. And I did not believe my coach until we forfeited a game because we did not. I was like, oh, this bitch serious. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think about
the uniforms were so hideous? They're fucking long.
And I go to some of these ones at for the girls. They have such fucking cool shit now.
I know. It's if
And
you just try a little bit these days, even if you're, I don't know, let's say a 5, right? You're just a 5. just an average gal. There's so much shit out there now that like you can bump yourself up so easily. You just have to try a little bit. Just a little bit. Back whenever we had to actually, you had like 4 fucking foundation colors. 4. You were like, I'm a black girl. I'm an Indian girl.
Hispanic,
and
this
then
is
like
so racist.
Like
albino,
ivory, like just fucking bone white.
Yep.
We did not even think to blend that shit. These days when I put my makeup on, like I don't buy one foundation. I always have multiple foundations and I mix them to the color that I want. What about you and your foundation?
It's solid.
Lotion, Cetaphil.
I do not wear foundation. I don't know how to contour.
I would say that most
people
how
to line my lips.
Yeah. You do a good job. It helps.
You're also a bully. So
I just complimented you,
having
bitch.
a hard time trusting your compliment.
I'm not a bully. I'm not a bully.
I forgot that we did not cover the. Should we check it?
Yep. It's still going. All right, we're at 7 minutes. Ooh, it's the 7-minute itch.
Why is there always a 7-minute itch? There's a 7-minute itch, the 7-inning itch, the 7-year itch. Why?
I don't know.
Why they all?
Why is it? Yeah, why is it itchy?
Why is it itchy?
Why does it have to be an itchy thing?
But why is it all negative? That's the Lord's number.
Yeah. Lord's number. We doing angel numbers again.
I love that we match each other's accents when we're having a full-blown conversation, totally separate to reality.
I can do a few accents, like decent, but I cannot do Indian to save my life. I just sound so stupid. And Melissa's so good at it.
So is Taco.
Really?
Stupid good, yes.
Like, I just sound dumb.
Yeah, no. Nope. No accents for me. I'm just, nope.
Oh, you don't ever do it? You don't just talk in an accent randomly?
Oh, I'm sure, but I'm almost always, no, I'm sure I do it, and I'm also sure that I don't sound like what I think I sound like. So me trying Indian, I could very well sound Irish or Italian, Australian. Like, there's no chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't, sometimes I'm like, which one am I doing?
Eden tries to,
I don't know, but like,
Eden will walk out of her bedroom and she's speaking in a UK accent. I'm like, go back to bed, wake back up, and come back out here again.
Yeah.
You're in
Does
the wrong
she do
world.
It?
No, of course not. She's my daughter.
I'm just kidding. I know who she is.
Bully. I'm gonna wear a GoPro on my head.
Deny it.
I know you will, because that's what bullies
do. But look, if I bully you, it's because I love you.
Okay.
Look it up.
Narcissist.
Look it up. Look it up. They say if your friends that pick on you actually love you the most.
Can you love me a little less?
No. See, and when you say things like that to me, it just intensifies it. You're gonna get punched in the shoulder on
This is explaining so much.
I'm just a fucking weirdo. I'm a stage 5 clinger.
And your exes are the way you are as your best friend.
Yeah.
Do we see the relation?
It's me.
And you don't like it.
I'm the fucking problem, like Morgan says.
I was just about to say that. That was such a good concert.
We haven't talked about that.
Oh my gosh, that was such a good concert. That was the best. I wanted to vomit at how much I spent, but that was the best.
What did you do? What were you buying?
The tickets.
Mm.
Yeah, just the tickets alone. And I even told it was $700 for me and
piece,
not together.
Okay,
but it's not.
I've heard of people paying $700 a piece.
Yes, there were tickets for like over $1,200 to be at the stage, of course, but still.
I just think that's fucking ridiculous.
Insane. Paying $700 for 2 tickets is ridiculous.
It's just fucking stupid.
Take me to Cynthia Woods. Let me get a lawn seat. Are we okay?
I think there's a fucking stain on my couch. I'll beat that little shit's ass. Better not be. What is that? I'm going to get up in a minute and it's going to be like a shadow and then I'm going to look like an asshole.
I hope it is.
We're going to clean it anyway.
I hope it is then. Anyway, so that was a lot of money to spend. But we had the lineup before we went there, so we knew what he was singing. He made a couple adjustments. He walked out with Mattress Mac and Roger Clemens on the first night. The second night he walked out with Drake. Or no, Drake and Roger Clemens. The first night was just Mattress Mac and I don't remember.
Oh, Maddie Mac.
He walked out with a briefcase full of money. Like it was pretty cool. He's wearing all Astro stuff. And then he started to
I forgot that he got all thug.
Yeah.
Didn't he used to be, there was rumors. I heard rumors, I don't know this, but that he was like a drug dealer whenever he was like younger.
He was talking about it in one of his songs.
Okay, so it's true.
Like he was saying it's even called Dealer. Well, that's one of his songs. But then he had Coetzel there to open for him, and then Corey Kent opened for Coetzel, and it was awesome. We stayed in 128. We were super close. We felt the fire from everything, the lights. We all had these wristbands, and they would light up to the beat of each song as the songs were going through the whole set. It was fucking sick. It was really, really cool. And Eden, she'll
never forget it.
I can't put into words from my position watching her scream sing at these songs that she absolutely loves. Like it was.
I love that.
God, it was amazing.
I really need to take Ryder to a concert. And I haven't taken him, but Ryder doesn't have that person that he just loves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He likes he loves music, but he's like me. Mm-hmm. I'm not just this giant fan of one person at all.
Except Jessie Murph.
I like her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll go, but like I would never pay that price to go see her.
No.
I'm not that kind of a fan of anyone.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. So what artist of all time ever, if they're dead, would you pay that much money for?
None of them.
Really?
No.
I would Bob Marley.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat. If I had VIP.
I mean, if my financial situation was different than it is now, like right now, there's no fucking way. Like I wouldn't. No,
right, but I'm just saying, if money was not an option and you had the opportunity, who would you see for $700 a piece? And so for me, I would. Damn it! I did it again.
Dude, fucking. Sorry. I don't know. I would love to see Michael Jackson, but Prince. Prince would be fucking awesome. Madonna back in the day would have been fucking amazing. I don't even really I've never been a fan of her music, but I heard her concerts were fucking insane.
Really?
Celine Dion. I hear lots of things about her too.
I'd want to go to Selena.
One of the coaches on Ryder's old bass, Gentry. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure it was Gentry that they went and saw her. And he fucking loved it.
Really?
He thought it was so good. Yeah. Which I love that he loved that.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. It is really cool. But I mean, he said it was fucking awesome. I'm pretty sure it was him. If it's not, I'm sorry.
No, mine's without a doubt Bob Marley.
Yeah.
If I had VIP passes. If I didn't have VIP passes.
I mean, $700 if money wasn't a big deal. Like I would go and watch all of them, because then it would be like me going and watching Jessie Murph for what
that wasn't the question. It was one.
Well, maybe we should make the tickets like $1 million.
Another bully situation. Nothing I say is right.
I just need.
You have to tweak it for you. Show, bitch.
Got it. Got it.
That took a minute.
I'm glad I didn't have a whole lot in my mouth.
That's what she said.
I'm always glad when I don't have a whole lot in my mouth.
Always.
Fill her up.
Knock him back. God, let's get back on topic.
Where were we? We've discussed so many things.
$700. One ticket.
Oh, $1,000,000
for one person. Make the reality whatever you want, but you can only pick one.
Okay. And you're Bob Marley?
Yes. If I had VIP passes. If it wasn't VIP passes, it would probably be Leonard Skinner or AC/DC. Queen. No. AC/DC or Queen. That's not picking one.
You suck at your own game.
Yep. I tried to play 2 truths and a lie the other day, and everything I said was true. I was like, I picked the game. I picked it.
That's
and
okay.
I stand up like I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. So we are going to do conspiracy theories.
And I don't know some of these. I'm going to be and don't come at me for not knowing them.
Don't be mean. There's no reason to be mean.
As you don't know what the Illuminati is?
What?
No, I'm sorry for being so stupid.
You're just not in the know. You're not in the know. I don't know some of them too.
Know how to put on bronzer. Or do
was that in? Which episode was that in?
Know.
We've talked and talked.
I hope there's at least little snippets so we can grab from each one.
Maybe. Probably maybe not. That's going to be a lot of work.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Maybe we can take those other ones if they're there and make snippets out of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, so conspiracy theories with my pad. I'm a fucking loser. See, we're not going to memorize stuff.
Why would we do that? We'll have Stu get us a teleprompter.
Stu.
I like
my mama, Stu. Bitch. How many times? I honestly don't know what's going to be in this one. It's like they're all melting together.
This is really for the 4th time, right?
Yeah. We're being tested.
We were just talking about the number 7, so bitch, bet, and don't.
What?
I'm sorry, the iPad again.
Did you hear it?
I'm saying.
Don't do that to me.
I'm saying. We've been talking about the number 7. It's
yes.
I'm saying if it stops.
On 7.
Yes.
The other one was 7.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Conspiracy theories. All right. Do you believe in them? Do you not? Are you a dumbass and you don't even know what they are? You ready?
Bully.
Here we go.
God dang it. Keep going. I'm
bringing back. No, I'm bringing it back.
Fuck you. No.
I am not.
No. Every time from now on, you're being a bully. I'm no emotion bully. And then you have to continue your sentence. I'm going to count that shit. And then Nico's going to work his magic. And then we're going to have a whole overview of all the episodes where you've been bully. We're going to count.
This is just your opinion, though. There's a lot of people that wouldn't think that I'm a bully.
Because they don't know you like I do, for one. And for 2, they're bullies with you. You told me about
bullies, you know.
You talked about it on the last episode where you're like this second most beautiful girl in the room.
Well, it's because I'm always number 1. All right. Conspiracy theories. Okay, number 1. The moon landing. Real or fake?
So, we're talking about actually landing on the moon?
Yeah. Did it happen? Was it staged?
I wasn't there. I don't know.
You haven't listened to any of this, any of the documentaries or any of that? So a lot of people think that it's not real, that it was faked, that it was shot in a screen room. And there's a whole movie out about it. I don't know.
There's a whole song about how we did in 1969.
How we did what?
Not 1968, but a year after.
What?
Landing on the moon.
There's a song?
Yes.
What's it called?
We went to the moon in 1969, not 1968, but a year after.
Yeah. Didn't I ask you what it's called?
We went to the moon. I've never heard about this being a conspiracy theory before we went to the moon.
That was real pretty. I liked it. I think you should sing it again.
Bully.
It's not a bully.
You're being an asshole.
Nope. I am not. I'm being for real. And you're trying to twist things. Okay. Moon landing. You have to pick real, not real. You believe it?
Yeah. We have NASA.
Yeah.
That bitch is big.
That doesn't mean we landed on the moon.
NASA did it, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. That's what they say. Right?
I believe it.
I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. Have you ever looked at the thing that landed on the moon, supposedly? Mm-hmm. Thing looked like it was made out of fucking toothpicks and foil.
Yeah.
And that thing made it to the fucking moon, and we've never done it again.
We have a bunch of advanced shit, though.
But why haven't we done it again?
I don't know. Haven't we, though?
No.
I don't know.
I'm going to need you to, like, look further into this.
But the thing is it doesn't affect my everyday, so I don't give a fuck.
You have to have an opinion on this.
I don't have to.
Whatever.
Well, that was my opinion.
Next one, 9/11. Was the government in on it? Or was it a terroristic
With our government
attack?
being the way that it is, or has been, let me rephrase that. With the way that the government has been, I would say off and on since Obama got in office. Even before that. Yeah. I think
You think they were in on it?
I think that there's a lot of stuff that they try to do, just like I think that population control is a thing that we don't see a lot of. You know what I mean? Like we don't.
Oh, I 100% think that they, I think the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
I think that they do things like that to try to get, I mean, with the media and everything the way it is now, yes. Yes.
But then I also do think about the patterns. I mean, with the baby boomers. And whenever that generation goes away, like there were less of the next-ish. But then, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
So, let's say you got to score it. How are we going to do this? 1 to 10? Like, so you can say I'm a 5. I don't know either way. Or like, I'm leaning more this way. Like, I'm a 7 on that. Like, I would say I am like an 8 because I wasn't there that the government was a part of that one.
Yeah, I would say 7, 8. Yeah.
Okay. See? We have, well, yeah.
Harmony.
Yeah. Because you did what I told you to. The Illuminati. She doesn't know what the Illuminati is.
I do now.
See, this is whenever it would be nice to have a crew so we could be like, oh, dumbass. Oh, shit. That was a bully. Okay, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. But it's funny. Okay, so the Illuminati is what? Did you learn?
The people who control the government, the people that have shit on the government and actually control everything that's really going on.
Yeah. So you do think.
I do, yeah.
So on a score.
There's too much crazy, like even the Hollywood shit.
Yeah.
There's too much.
Absolutely.
And it's too wild. You know what I mean? It is. It has nothing to do with our
shit's just getting weirder and fucking weirder. Like the celebrity shit, man. I swear, I say it all the time. It's the fucking Hunger Games.
Yeah, it's
like we're on our way. That Capitol, the way they act. What is that one? The Met Gala or whatever. Where they dress up.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking weird. Are y'all seeing
stuff
this
like
shit?
The panda eyes and all that. I think that's why I can't. I don't know. And I think the reason why I believe so much of it, to a certain extent, is because I lost someone to human trafficking, and I lost someone. That same person. She was a child. You know what I mean? And so it's like. I do believe that we have people that are so willing to do the most extreme to keep, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
To keep that, it's an addiction.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
There's a whole world we know nothing about that is super dark. I believe that. Oh my gosh.
That some of them are the most successful people in the world.
Oh yeah.
It makes me
And they can get away with whatever they want.
It makes me sick.
Yeah. It's disturbing.
It makes you question, like, oh shit, can you make a deal with the devil? Is that philosophy true? You know what I mean?
I think it is.
Like, it just goes to so many different, it's wild.
It is.
But I don't think it'll ever make sense to us because we're not that type of person. You know what I mean? And I'm okay with not understanding.
No, for me, this is like, you've got the internet, right? Mm-hmm. I'm happy in the internet. I don't want to go to the fucking dark web. Yeah. I'm going to keep myself where I fucking belong.
But even that.
I want to stay on the tip of the iceberg, not that shit down there.
There's little sprinkles of dark web throughout the web that we
absolutely.
have. To then entice you and then lead you. Look at porn, which that's going to be an argument in and of itself. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know. And then that goes to principles and standards and ethics and the way that you think that people should relate with each other or, or treat each other or, it's so crazy the rabbit hole you can get into.
Yeah. And to think that there's people at the very tip top of all this shit, like the no, the people that really fucking know what's going on. That's why people like you get stuck in those, are we in the Matrix conversations? Mm-hmm. And those are always interesting too, because there are things that I've seen that are just so fucking weird. I don't know if it's real or not, but like, have you seen the videos where like these animals and things are getting stuck like in a position and they're just not moving?
No.
It's really weird.
I don't think I would like that.
No, it's weird. It's creepy.
Send that to me.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna send it to you before bed is what I was gonna say. Oh, whatever. Being such a baby.
Boy.
Okay, are we gonna move past?
I can't wait to see how many are going to be the same outfit, back to back to back to back to back.
Okay. COVID-19.
Totally lab created. And what's crazy is you had COVID before I did. And the one thing that I will never forget you saying about describing it was the most chemical sickness you ever had. Mm. And the way that
felt it move through your fucking body
was, yes.
Yeah. You felt it like move through your body. It was so fucking weird. It was like in your mind, you almost felt like this thing crawl. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
weird.
I at first, whenever you said that, I was like, this is crazy. But at the same time, I did believe it was a chemical. I couldn't believe because you had described it on your face, the chemical, whatever. And
you just felt it like crawl in.
Yeah. And so
fucking weird.
And then I got COVID and then I felt it crawl into my lungs, which I have asthma, which sent me to pneumonia. And then I was in the hospital. And then it was the wildest thing. Mm-hmm. It is totally lab created.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It was different than any sickness I'd ever had come on before like that. It was not normal.
I don't know. I don't know. There's just, I keep wanting to say, I just can't see someone allowing anyone to leave China if COVID was actually a thing. Mm-hmm. And then there's people that got on a ship or got on a plane and fucking left China. No.
You know what's funny about COVID too is most people know exactly where they got it.
Yes.
And what other illness does that happen? Know. None. Leandra, I will never forget. She said she was maybe in an airport bathroom or on an airplane or something. But she was like, I heard this woman coughing. And she fucking knew she had COVID. And she got home and the next day was sick as shit. And she's like, I know exactly where I fucking got it.
Or is it intuition?
I mean, probably both. Probably both. I think that we pick up on things that we don't even mean to pick up on. I think our bodies are incredible what they do. And it doesn't register whenever it does things like that. I was listening to this chick talk the other day and I thought this was really cool. She said that she feels like we can actually smell a hormone that comes off of another person. whenever they're going to commit a crime or whenever, because your heart is like at a different beat, and it's just like they have like a different adrenaline level or something going on with them.
Yeah, that makes so much sense.
And because like when you're in a room, you can't, a lot of people, I know me, have been in a room where I'm like, ooh, I am not comfortable in here.
Yep.
I am not comfortable in here. And you wonder, like, if there's something that you're picking up, like, I don't know, a couple could be fighting, like, and you could feel things off of them. It's weird, but to think that that's actually through a smell, that you're able to pick up something that they're putting off.
That's a super interesting theory, though.
It makes perfect sense because we're animals. I mean, that's like the way things used to be. We used to have to use those senses way more than we do now, but they're still there, but they're not heightened probably. Well, not to mention that, I mean, people in general are probably pretty fucking watered down at this point.
And intuition is a sense too.
Yeah, but I think that some of these things are tied together.
Yeah.
Like with the hormone and the smell and like that. I really liked that. It makes sense to my brain.
I would be interested, because I'm a science nerd, and this is going to sound so disgusting. I said it in my head first, and I regret it. And I'm going to
Are we going to have to edit this shit out?
I hope not. I would be interested. I'm disgusting.
Spit it out!
I would be interested to smell the sweat, like a sweaty shirt of a man that's working out, like in the same man of just normal day sweat, and then the sweat of him murdering someone. Like, I wonder how different.
Yeah.
I
can understand that. It's not disgusting unless we're having to smell it from like their ball sack. A little forehead sweat would be fine, you know.
It's better than what I was going to say armpits.
Ew! Oh yeah, dirty bitch.
Well, that's the nastiest part, the smelliest part, besides feet.
Ugh, Ryder's feet are so
I'm thinking
bad.
like,
are Jack's feet bad right now?
Oh,
holy shit! It smells like they vomit in their shoes.
I shut his door because I can't. Like, it's disgusting.
Yeah,
his room stinks.
Yeah.
Oh, it pisses me off.
Okay, the next one, flat Earth.
No.
It's not real?
No.
I don't know.
Bitch. No, man.
There is some interesting, I can't remember, I watched something.
I will stand up and
about being at the North Pole, South Pole, something. And there were some points that they made where you're like, huh. It's weird. It makes you think. I don't know. Yes, what if the government has just completely...
Why the world look like that in a plane then?
I think that some of these had to do with planes.
No.
In the way that they fly. No. Should we watch a video on it?
No, I don't like you, no.
I'm going to send you one on it.
Okay.
Along with the other one.
I made a solar system.
Okay. So did everybody else.
And they're round.
Yeah.
So how the fuck...
The government told you they were. And you believe
so those
them.
are flat too?
Brainwashed.
I hope you've enjoyed Unfiltered Trauma Bonds. This is our last episode. Thank you so much.
Quitter.
With a flat earther?
I don't actually believe it.
My reputation is already on the line.
I don't know. Okay, so I would be like, I would like to watch that video again.
You do that.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Maybe don't. But
you bully.
I'm not being a bully, actually. Maybe I am. I don't know.
You were. I didn't like your tone. I didn't like your tone.
There it is. Okay, so I'm not being a bully. You just didn't like my tone. Okay, next.
Now you're being a bully again.
How?
You're yelling at me, and you're throwing your arm around angrily. I've been trained.
JC42.
I've been trained. Okay. Chemtrails. Do you know what chemtrails are? So whenever you look up in the sky and you see where the jets have been, apparently those things didn't used to stay up there like that. Chemtrails. Yeah, that they release them from airplanes to do certain things. Huh?
Why can't we just say the full word? Why do we gotta call it Kim?
Chemical trail?
Just Kim.
Chemical.
Hello.
Hello. What are you doing?
I have to pee.
Again, I haven't gone. I forget we've been recording for 3 days.
Damn it, bitch, stop it.
3 days. Oh man. I hear it. Are you wearing a bodysuit?
Yes.
Oh, I was wondering why it took you so long to start peeing.
Yeah, you're a bully. You're trying to make me laugh while I was trying to get undressed.
No, I'm not. I'm just very funny.
Are you?
You're throwing off our time.
Bitch.
Bitch. I mean, you name caller.
Hey, titty.
Damn, girl, that's a nice bra. I'm gonna turn that camera on you. Let me see. You're a bitch. Holy! I put it back, I promise. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I mean, if I'd have caught you, I'd have done it. You were a quick one.
Bully. You're an ass. Walked out today in my meeting and forgot to reclip this, and I was just walking around like, and I looked down.
It'd be even better if your zipper was down.
No,
like
stuck through.
Oh, chain weenie! It's Weenie Week. Weenie Week. We've decided this was in the first filming of today that we were gonna have the weenie of the week, or if there is no weenie week, this is a no weenie week. I didn't get any weenie pictures.
I did. I got weenie pictures.
You got a weenie picture?
I did.
That's exciting.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Was it sad? Was it a sad weenie?
No, I didn't want it. Like, don't do that. Please, thank you. I didn't ask for it. We're not there.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
That's an instant turn off for me.
I got a weenie video.
Yeah. Oh, yes, you did.
I did.
Creep of the week.
Aw, I feel bad for him.
I don't.
Aw.
I told you that was going to happen.
I think that, I don't know.
No. Nope. Been doing this longer than you. Trust me.
Okay. I've stopped responding. I felt bad for him. I was like, I think there's something off. Like, we're talking.
Oh, you didn't know? Welcome to the conversation.
Yeah. Okay. Boy.
Accountability, not bully.
I'm going to start saying that.
So you're going to ding me for holding you accountable?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, please.
Correct. The plan.
And I'm going to win.
I'm telling you, I have been manipulated by the best. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, I'm excited about this one.
Uh-oh.
Ready, set,
Bigfoot. Bigfoot?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was just a cartoon character.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you don't watch, are you into like ghosty type things? Like I love paranormal stuff. Like so there's that show Paranormal Activity Caught on Tape.
Yeah.
Dude, I've watched like all of those. I've watched all of those by myself. Like I don't scare easily whenever it comes to that stuff. But anyways, there's a lot of those. So on that show that I watched, there's a lot of those where it's like other cryptids and where like Bigfoot sightings and stuff like that. Some of those are pretty wild. Some of those things that you see on there, like a lot of them, it's obvious bullshit. But there are some that are just like, I cannot fucking wrap my head around that one. And sometimes there have been some of the Bigfoot ones where it's just like, they show you all these angles of stuff and like, I don't know. Like it couldn't be from this distance. This is how tall it has to be. Yeah. Like they tell you all those things. You're like, I don't really know what the fuck else that would be. Yeah. And there's been so many sightings. Like with anything else in the world, And that, like, long before internet and shit, people were saying this stuff.
Yeah, but
I just feel like where there's smoke, there's fire. There's something there.
Sure. I'm trying to play devil's advocate because I hear what you're saying for sure. But also, people have old tales that they told around a fire.
Absolutely. But they've got, like, I mean, in some cases, there's pictures. There's like one really famous picture that's been out a lot. It was like in a newspaper, and it's like on a beach, and he's like walking away. You see it a lot, though. Like, they always bring that one back up on it. But yeah, I do. And then, like, have you ever watched what's it called? Something Ranch. Damn it. But it's like UFO weird stuff goes on there. There's a lot of that stuff that doesn't make sense too. I mean, like the cattle with like that, they'll have all of their organs taken from them. There won't be like a drop of blood. Like, their eyes will be the only thing taken, and the cow won't have had any reason to die. Like, with no blood. Yeah, there's like really weird shit that happens. And there's like tons of articles on it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's super interesting to me. I mean, a lot of people probably think I'm a dumbass for it, but
see, and I'm over here thinking, you probably think I'm a dumbass for not believing it. There's going to be those. I just
don't know. I like to keep an open mind about things, and that's one where it's just like,
yeah,
there's just so many things that happen that you can't explain, and it's been going on since the beginning of time. Now, I have clients. I have very religious clients, and I consider myself to be very religious, honestly. Like, with my personal relationship with God, I'm very religious. But there's a lot of people that believe that it's not like aliens, that it's, I mean, this is good versus evil, and like that these aren't Bigfoot. This isn't all these cryptids, that they're demons. There's that whole debate also, which that one for me too kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I like to toy with the idea of all of them. I mean, that one for sure, for me, that one, there's just some weird stuff that doesn't really make sense. But that one always comes in and makes sense, because I think that there's a lot of things that go on here, obviously, that we don't see.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a spiritual person, I don't think that it's like our loved ones here. I'm somebody that believes that our loved ones go to heaven. I think that there are angels here. I don't know that I believe that they come back and visit or anything, but I do think that there are angels here, and I do think that there are demons here. I mean, there's been too many weird exorcist type shit happen. You're telling me it's only on the bad side? There's no way God wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
They are 100% here all the time. All the time. So it would make sense then that these things, like, maybe it's something trying to be something else to fool you. Like, who knows what you're actually looking at?
Yeah.
Is that too deep?
No. I mean, no, but yeah, there's so many different perspectives.
I know. But that's what I love about my job.
Yeah.
Is that I get to have these conversations all day long, and I have the absolute best clients in the world, and they have the best perspective. Like, I had a client today, and I was talking about divorce shit, and she said, it really sucks that you were married or married as long as you were, and you got like zero equity out of that marriage. It's like, oh, you put that perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's exactly. I mean, a lot of people walk away with at least a little bit of investment-y type stuff. Whatever. But anyways, I just learn a lot.
I would love to be a fly on the wall at your office or at your salon.
No, you don't even have to be. You just come sit in there. Just come talk shit.
Sure. Okay, I would love to have a camera so that I could listen.
Oh God, I'd probably like have a lot of cases against me.
And I don't mean but I don't. And shut the fuck up. But I don't mean that for the gossip side. Like, I don't want to know gossip shit.
It's the good stuff.
But what I want to know is everyone's different perspectives. Do I still have my mic on? Yeah. I just want to know everyone's different perspectives. I want to, like, I love when people can stay respectful in disagreements.
Oh, yeah.
So to hear those perspectives, I never thought of it that way. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And for people to be so
I
receptive to that,
definitely
love
don't
that.
really, I mean, I do have some clients that I'll talk politics with, but like that's one that I try to steer clear of. I try to just like, even if it goes down there for a second, like both sides make their digs, whatever, I'll laugh at both because honestly, both are funny to me.
That's probably why.
But then I'm like, we usually will I'll try to steer it.
Yeah. That's probably why I didn't think about the Illuminati. Like because I had heard it, but I don't know what it is. Until now, obviously. But I never was interested in learning about that conspiracy or that thing because
it's super creepy. If you get on YouTube and look it up, it's creepy. There's some creepy stuff on there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Just don't. Just stay at the tip of the iceberg. Don't go down in the dark stuff.
Well, but right. I remember growing up, my mom used to be so frustrated at her mom because Gimme, my grandma, would watch the news and it was always something about Christy talking to my mom about all the negative things that she heard on the news. And my mom, and then I started watching the news and I was staying up to date with it, but my mom wasn't. And I found myself getting frustrated with her because every time she would say, no, it's too negative. I can't listen to it. It's too negative, whatever. And that's where I am now. Yeah. And now my mom has become my grandma.
And she's back in it.
Yeah.
My mom's super in it too. She's listens to all of it. I did for a while, same as you. And then I had to stop.
I'll listen to it now. I don't care to hear about the news going on in my city. I really don't. I don't, and it's not even my city. I would like to know what's going on in my city. The news that we get is for Houston. I don't care about Houston. I really don't. But with politics and stuff, I can listen to that, but I get really bored really fast, for one. And for two, there's some things that I legitimately can't control, and I don't want to hear about something that I can't do anything about.
See, and that's something that bothers me, and that's one of the reasons I don't like to get into it a whole lot, is because most people complain constantly one way or another, but do nothing. You're like,
Well, and then too, to counter that, I know that my vote probably won't matter. I'm still going to vote though. And the reason why I feel that way is because I believe that it was all rigged anyway. I believe that someone was paid or whatever, you know what I mean?
You're going off the list.
Am I? Oh, sorry.
No, that's a good one though.
Oh, okay. So
the election.
Yes, I absolutely, because it doesn't, if everything was factual, but then what if when they did the ties or the stuff the way that they did, that Trump was leading and then there was Biden and then Biden ultimately ended up getting it. And
then they started showing all those graphs and stuff
that didn't prove, but then there were other, but they made the look at our world. They made the Republicans and the Democrats fucking hate each other. Absolutely hate each other.
We're gonna get to this kind of thing in just a minute.
Way back it wasn't that bad. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna veer kind of over there
because now that's a threat. That's a sexism. That's almost a racial slur, calling someone of a certain party. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we'll just do the next one. Then that was mind control.
Okay.
That was so we skipped one, and we'll go back to it. But mind control. Do you believe that there is like a media type? Yes. Or any type of mind control, subliminal messaging. I mean, back into like playing records backwards and stuff like that. Like it's been, it was like the 60s where they started openly kind of doing it. 100%. 100%. I mean, even just like commercials, the brainwashing, the putting jingles in your head, like shit you never forget. You're like, why do I remember that?
Yeah. Well, because but some of that is one, it's marketing, it's proper marketing. But the way that the brain
But that's what that is.
Well, but it could also be unintentional. Like a jingle, everyone thinks of a fucking jingle. It's innocent. You know what I mean? But in the same token, someone manipulated that.
You can.
Right. So I think that with having, that's a warped mind. Like the jingles or whatever, that was an innocent thing in my belief. That someone took and twisted it to become the subliminal messaging, to be the demonic, to you know what I mean?
That makes sense. So, I like that. That's fair. Yeah, for sure. It was the gateway.
Yeah. Knowing that that's how the brain works. Like the brain's going to remember
having that power and just doing something shitty with it.
I think that it was manipulated. I think that it was.
Makes sense. I like it. Okay.
Because I genuinely don't believe that people that we were created that awful. I really don't.
No.
I don't. I cannot, and I don't think anyone can convince me otherwise.
Yeah.
I can't. We weren't created that awful. Someone in the area made us that way.
In the area?
In the area of like where we were. Someone in our circle, someone in our home, someone in our life.
You don't think people are born evil?
I think that's a good question. That's a really good question.
I do, 100%. I think people are born evil, but I think a lot of times it's like there's something wrong with their brain, maybe.
Yes. So then it's a scientific thing at that point.
And
then the blood.
I don't know. I believe in devil. I believe in God. I believe in devil. I believe in all of it. So I believe, yeah. I mean, if 100%.
But I don't believe that happens until there's an experience, though. I don't know that I could say that. I feel it's. I believe
demons are here and they're like, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know enough. I haven't explored that option enough to be able to combat it with mine. My current belief, though, is we are born human. On a scientific level, I do think that your brain and the man's brain could have crossed in a way that it wasn't supposed to cross.
Right.
To wire us a little differently. Because, I mean, look at people who have perfectly normal.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Stuff.
Not born, because I think you come from.
And there's
and
there's someone who gets
when you're born,
Down
so you're
syndrome.
innocent.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so at that point, it's a chromosome. It's a scientific thing that happened. You know what I mean? And I think at that point, if the devil attacks the weakest, do you believe in
like possession?
If the devil attacks the weakest, who's to say that that's not some sort of possession? Like because if that's you know what I mean? And for the record, I'm not attacking any sort of disability or whatever. I think that Down syndrome people are an absolute gift from God. I think that it is a reminder of be a child, like love me the way a child loves. You know what I mean? I think that they are beautiful people. So I'm not downing them by any means. I'm just saying if there's some sort of weak link, that there's a mental health issue that is blood related, that is a weak link. That's an entry. And unfortunately, the devil's a fucking dick. A narcissistic asshole.
Like
a mind.
Pure evil. Pure evil. Like evil doesn't even begin to cover how to describe
because you think of all the greatness of God and there has to be a polar opposite.
Oh, yeah.
So
like, unimaginable.
Yeah.
Okay. Mind control we did. The next one was ghosts and spirits.
Look at us.
Just fucking getting in there.
Should we catch it or check it?
Yeah, I'll check it.